Hey, welcome to another episode of Story Time with Miss B. Do you have a dog? Does your dog have a job? Well, this dog he wants to find out, I need to get out. I need to get a job. Well, how does a dog get a job? I'm glad you asked. In this book, Vinny Gets a Job, written and illustrated by Terry Brodner. And this is Terry's debut book and author illustration. Yay, Terry! Good job. Terry Brodner. Vinny Gets a Job. As you can see, I got this book from the library. Yes. Let's see how Vinny gets a job. Let's see. Vinny lived with his mom and his adopted brother Lester, a cat. Every morning, Mom would put on nice clothes and leave the house. Where does Mom go all day? Vinny asked Lester one sunny afternoon. She has a job, Lester answered. What's a job? Vinny asked. Lester explained. A job is a place where you do things for other people and then they give you food and toys. Wow, I should get a job, said Vinny. Don't be silly, replied Lester. Dogs don't get jobs. This is going to be good. But Vinny was determined. The next morning after Mom left for work, he put on his best suit. There's our three little dots. Ellipses. Some more is coming. And marched right out of the front door and down the street. Look at Vinny. Soon, Vinny saw a restaurant with a help wanted sign on the door. It was at Luigi's Pasta restaurant. Hello, Vinny said to a lady behind the counter. I'm looking for a job. Great, said the lady. Can you clean tables? Of course, said Vinny. The lady gave him an apron, and he waited for someone to leave a table. Luigi's Pasta. Finally, he had a chance to show how well he could clean. Immediately, Vinny hopped up onto the table and started licking the plates. Oh, there was a lot of delicious tomato sauce and crumbs. Vinny thought he had found the perfect job. Look at Vinny, he's so happy. Oh. No, the lady shouted. I didn't realize you were a dog. We don't hire dogs. Vinny was confused, but he wanted a job, and he wasn't going to give up. Oh, Vinny was determined. And this just shows how Vinny went from his house around the neighborhood, the museum, the library, the restaurant, and then the flower shop. He saw another store with the help wanted sign in the window. Inside were leafy green plants from floor to ceiling as far back as the eye could see. Hello, Vinny said to the man behind the counter. I'm looking for a job. Great, said the man. We need someone to water the plants. Vinny was very experienced at this and was eager to show how well he could do it. Without being asked, he began to water the plants. The way dogs water plants. Oh my goodness. Stop! Cried the man in astonishment. You are a dog. We don't hire dogs. Ah, Vinny left, feeling very disappointed. He had just about given up on getting a job when he noticed a giant building with columns. In a building that huge, he was sure extra workers were needed. It was the Natural History Museum. Think about things in a museum. Hello, Vinny said to the museum guide. I'm looking for a job. Follow me, said the man, and they walked into a great hall with the biggest collection of bones Vinny had ever seen. Think about it, dogs, bones, dinosaur bones, Tyrannosaurus Rex. What could happen? This is the most complete apatosaurus skeleton ever found, the man said. Can you just watch it and keep it safe? Yes. Oh, look at Vinny. He's like, bones? Oh, my goodness. So, Vinny watched the bones, and watched them, and watched them. The more he watched them, the more delicious they looked. No one would notice if I took a tiny bone, he thought. They have so many here. He made sure that no one was near and gave a firm tug on the skinniest leg bone he could clamp his jaws on. This might be harder than I thought. He gave another yank and another until he heard a sharp pop. He did it! He looked down at the bone and smiled. Just then a loud rumble filled the room. The rest of the bones were moving. Oh dear, thought Vinny. And, oh my gosh, there's our 3 dots. So that means something happened. What was it? He ran as fast as he could out of the museum all the way home with that big old bone. Vinny was running. Oh my goodness. Boys and girls, what do you think happened? I want you to talk about it with whoever's watching this with you. What do you think happened after Vinny grabbed the bone and you heard a loud rumble and he started running really fast? Mom was waiting for him when he got home. Where were you? You had us worried sick. Oh, I was just looking for a job like yours, Mom, but I'm no good at jobs, said Vinny. You certainly are, Mom smiled. You already have a job, and you are very good at it. You wake me up every morning, greet me when I come home, keep me safe, and love me all the time, she said, giving Vinny a big hug. It's the perfect job for you. You're a dog. So Vinny already had a job and didn't realize how important it was. Meanwhile, back at the museum, this used to be the most complete apatosaurus skeleton around, said the museum guide to a group of people standing around the dinosaur. Hey, where did its leg bone go? Someone asked. Remember earlier, think about it, when Vinny was trying to work at the museum? Oh, what happened to the bone? We have no idea, the museum guide sighed. But look at Lester and Vinny. What do you think happened to the bone? Look how peaceful they are. But Lester's looking like, where did that bone come from? The end. And at the back inside cover is a book of the author, Terry, and a picture of the dog that looks just like Vinny. So give Terry a round of applause. This was her first book and illustration. And give yourselves a round of applause for listening to this funny story. Vinny Gets a Job. Written and illustrated by Terry Brodner. Did you enjoy that story? I'm so glad you did. Continue to read because reading is fun, learning is an adventure, and you will have a good time reading and learning new words. Keep smiling, keep laughing, and I'll see you next time with your Busy Bee antennas on another episode of Story Time with Ms. B. Bye-bye.